Hey guys, can you guys see me okay? I feel like that camera is kind of blurry. Hold on. All right. How we looking? You guys see me okay? Fuzzy, how about now? How we looking? Is it okay? Seth, I saw the joke the first time, honey. It's okay. I see ya. Clear. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't feel like putting on the ring light. That light is so bright, honestly. And I tried to put it on every time for y'all, but it honestly feels like I'm being fucking interrogated by the FBI. And I just didn't want to do that today. It's rainy outside, which I love. It's my favorite. My Venus in Scorpio just feels completely Twitter-pated by the rain right now. And I just kind of want like a chill, cool, calm, like collected environment right now. Not where I feel like I'm under a fucking spotlight, bitch. What's good, guys? How are you? Carmelita, Seth, Rick, Lori. Lori, I thought you were mad at me. I was like, where the fuck is Lori? Anyway, you guys, Libra, I'm going to be doing a spiritual tarot reading for you. I'm going to be taking a look at your present energy, recent, past, future, what's going on in your mind, your subconscious, any challenges, advice, somebody that you could be dealing with, outcomes, etc. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. What does that mean? That means that roles can be reversed. What does that mean? That means I could be picking up on your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriends, your best friend, a boss, etc. So make sure that you're checking your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I am taking super chat questions, and I also do personal readings. If you don't know how super chat questions work, make sure that you visit www.BrattysTarot.com, click under super chat rules, or click under book with Bratty or book a reading. Okay. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and do this. No, I had to close freaking 2021 taxes are due. Oh, got you. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Got you, baby. All right. So let's do this. Sorry, boobs are feeling weird today. Let's go ahead and just dive in. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys? I don't think so. I did all signs earlier in the day. Make sure that you guys check that out as well. The King of Swords in reverse for your current energy. This could be you not really wanting to speak about something. Maybe there's somebody here that's gaslighting you. Maybe you're the gaslighter. The Knight of Wands for your challenge. Needing to kind of go after what it is that you want in regards to creative pursuits, or maybe something that you're passionate about, or this could be a person that you're dealing with that's actually challenging. We have the Four of Wands in your recent past. This could be a relationship. This could be something about a celebration, a reason to celebrate here. It could be you kind of freeing yourself from something. Ten of Wands in reverse. This can either mean that you have too much on your shoulders where you have to drop something, or this could represent letting go of some type of burden. You have the Six of Swords in reverse for what's going on in your mind. So it seems like you're kind of revisiting a problem here. I'm also going to tell you what I got in your meditation here in just a moment. You have the World for what's going on in your subconscious, feeling like something needs to close out and then something else needs to begin. Maybe something is closing out and something else needs to begin. We'll have to see here. We have the Six of Pentacles for your advice. I almost want to say give to your creativity a little bit more. You could be needing to take care of some financial situation at this time as well. So keep that in mind. Also, I want to say ask for help if you need it. The Four of Pentacles, speaking of asking for help, this guy isn't going to give it to you. The Four of Pentacles for somebody that you could be dealing with. So this is like Capricorn energy, earth sign energy. This is somebody who's not willing to maybe spend money, or this could be somebody who's quite frugal. This could also be somebody who's maybe not willing to take a risk in some aspect in their life. We have the Six of Cups for your hopes and or fears. Maybe wanting a soulmate. There could be something from your childhood that's kind of cropping back up, giving you a sick feeling in your stomach for some of you. For others of you, you just may want something to happen with your children, or you may want something to happen with a soulmate here. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm kind of wondering if this is this Four of Pentacles person. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Of course, it doesn't have to be the sign. This is general reading. It can be any sign. But the King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who can be frugal. It's also a user, like somebody who will use you for your status, your money, etc. So watch out for that, unless, of course, that's you. All right, don't be a dick. The Nine of Wands for the theme for your reading. So this is all about getting somewhere on your own, getting to the top, coming out on top, winning against all odds, maybe being a little battered and bruised, but winning nonetheless. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify. First, I'm going to tell you what I got in your meditation. So kind of interesting. I've been getting animals lately for people, but what I got for you, there was a polar bear like in the North Pole, right? And it was like stuck on this like slab of ice. And I'm like, what the hell is, first of all, what is Libra doing looking like a fucking polar bear? First of all, why is Libra representing a polar bear right now? Why is Libra being represented by a polar bear right now? And then I kind of felt like it wasn't you. I'm like, I don't feel like this bear is Libra. And the polar bear looked like really sad because it's like he knew that he had to like go back to, I know this is weird, just hear me out. It was like he had to go back to shore, but he didn't want to jump into the ice cold water. So he's just kind of sitting there and he was like, all right, fuck it. I was kind of getting Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords is about like having a decision to make, but not being happy with any of the options. Almost like Four of Cup vibes, but more so Eight of Swords. But he ended up swimming back to the shore, and then there was like a flamingo there. And I'm like, what the fuck is a flamingo doing in the North Pole, right? Like it looked like it was just having the time of its life, just sitting there pink and pretty. And I was like, no, that's Libra. A polar bear represents strength, courage, confidence, leadership. But also it's an indication that this person, whoever this polar bear may be a representation of in your life, this may be somebody who needs to focus more on their own self and like self-care and caring about themselves more than other people, which can also be a little bit of a Libra trait as well. A flamingo, what's interesting, when I looked up flamingo, it said beauty, balance, potential, and romance. Now, who does that sound like? That sounds like Libra to me. So I feel like there could be some, now, of course, this could be like just another side of you, the polar bear and the flamingo here. There could be somebody in your life that's like a leader, somebody who maybe needs to take some type of risk but doesn't want to. It could be this Four of Pentacles person, honestly. It could be somebody who's in this Eight of Swords energy. It's like, well, you have solutions available to you, you have options available to you, but this person may not want to do it. But it seems like once they do, once they make that choice, it's like they're blessed with something. They're maybe blessed with something unexpected. I mean, how fucking random would that be to see a flamingo in, on the shore of the North Pole, And I feel like that flamingo was a symbolism of you, just based around what I found out the flamingo represented. And, beauty, I mean, you guys are ruled by Venus, right along with Taurus. And that's what, Venus is about. It's about beauty. It's about love. It's about harmony, etc. So there is maybe something to be said about that. We'll see if that plays into the reading or not. Okay. I don't know why I see the shit that I see in my meditations. Just go along with it. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see. King of Swords in reverse for your current energy. Judgment, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. It seems like there's some emotions that are kind of creeping back up for you. And I'm kind of feeling like that, especially with that Six of Swords in reverse for what's going on in your mind. Something that you keep revisiting. I feel like this isn't the first time that you have revisited whatever situation this is. And I feel like it's something to do with somebody that you very deeply care for, whether this is a romantic partner, a child, a mother, I don't know, whatever the case is. It seems like you are kind of making a plan to do something. For some of you, you could be planning on traveling. There's some opportunity that maybe you're going to be creating for yourself, or some type of opportunity that somebody actually may bring you. Or if you do travel, you could find an opportunity there, whatever that may be, maybe a business collaboration of some sort. It feels like you're really not talking about it for some reason. And I'm not really sure why. Why isn't Libra talking about this? The Empress. You feel like you don't need to. You feel like maybe you don't need to discuss your plans with anybody. I mean, this is you. This is the Empress. This is you and all of your glory and all of your power, and just feeling like $100. $100. Oh my God. Well, that's not very much. Feeling like $1,000, feeling a lot of self-worth, self-value. Now, for some of you, there could be a feminine figure in your life that you have, that you're keeping something from because maybe you feel like they wouldn't agree with something. Okay. The Knight of Wands with how you're going about something. The Knight of Wands for your challenge. The Ace of Wands. The Six of Cups. That's interesting because that's in your hopes and or fears. Now here's the Emperor. Now we have the Emperor and the Empress. And there's that Eight of Swords. This is your polar bear is what I'm feeling here. There's somebody here who may be very passionate about you. I do feel like this is love based around that Six of Cups and that Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is somebody that maybe you've been intimate with, somebody that maybe is starting out as a Knight of Wands, but needs to turn into kind of the Emperor. And it's like, there may be a need to kind of, because that flamingo represents potential. And it's like, what the hell are you going to do with potential? Not a fucking thing. A potential isn't anything unless you put it into action. And I see that Ace of Wands there. Now, of course, that could simply represent you. Okay. That could represent a part of you, that polar bear that I saw in the meditation, where it's like you have a choice to make, but you don't want to make it because you don't like your options. But it's like, once you finally do, you turn into your divine masculine or your divine feminine energy. And there's something to be said about that. Like, there's this road that you need to take here. I feel like there's maybe for some of you some type of inspiration that you need to kind of allow to empower you. Maybe something from your past, maybe something from your childhood, as it were. Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands. You could feel like something's too goddamn hard. And it kind of reminds me of that polar bear that was sitting on that piece of ice. He's like, damn, I need to get to shore, but I really don't feel like jumping in this cold ass water. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's what I kind of feel like this Eight of Swords and this Ten of Wands is kind of representing. It's like that piece of ice. But it's like, once that polar bear does finally take that leap, even though it sucks, it's like he's met with this beautiful flamingo, which represents, can represent relationships as well, potential, reaching your full potential maybe. The Four of Wands for the recent past. The King of Pentacles. The Sun. Well, this guy's showing up again here. All right. Well, I mean, this looked amazing, whatever it is. And I don't know if this person is still in your life, but with the Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Sun, the Queen of Cups, I feel like this person reopened your feelings. Like, I feel for some of you, you had shut them down at some point, or maybe you closed yourself off a bit because you just weren't interested. Maybe you started giving up on love. Maybe you started giving up on people. Maybe you started giving up on yourself. But it feels like there was somebody that maybe came into your life and illuminated something to you, maybe woke something back up into you. Okay. Maybe they put it on you. Shit, I don't know. But I feel like this person made you like want love again. This could have been like a relationship. Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups. You could have a family with this person, had a family with this person, or just been in a committed relationship. Maybe there was a talk of a relationship. This person could have been or could be at a distance for a few of you, not for all of you. It just seems like it was a very freeing, healing relationship. Somebody that kind of maybe for some of you even awakened your intuition or awakened your creativity in some way. Tell me about that Six of Swords in reverse for what's going on in Libra's mind. Yeah. I mean, I hate to sound so cliche, a lot of things are changing for you right now, Libra. I mean, I feel like for a lot of you, you're learning a lot of things. You're learning how to change your life in a more positive direction, but the thing is I think that you're kind of revisiting the past a little bit in your head, thinking about things, thinking about how things were. I mean, this is you really taking accountability for who you are, who you've become, the things of your past. I mean, the Judgment, the Six of Swords, when you put the Six of Swords in reverse in correlation with the Judgment, I mean, this is about like really revisiting old problems, thinking about things from the past and not just like blaming anybody else. No, you're like taking accountability. You're like, okay, this is how I played a part in this. And it's making you kind of wake up to your path. And because of that, with that Fool there, I feel like you're willing to kind of let that go. You're like, all right, how do I let go of this? I realize this now. Maybe I can make some positive changes in my life. Yeah, the world here, I feel like you're going through changes, maybe some endings, some doors are opening for you. For some of you, you're wanting to revisit a specific relationship with that Six of Swords in reverse and that Three of Cups. Okay. For some of you, you're actually wanting to physically do that. Okay. The Ten of Wands in reverse for your near future here. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Okay. You know what it feels like? It feels like somebody comes in your life. I'm not going to say out of the blue because it doesn't feel like it's out of the blue. It feels like somebody comes into your life and kind of scratches your back or feels like and I know that I always use this analogy, but it feels like somebody is it feels like you're walking around with a backpack and you're like carrying a bunch of bricks around, and somebody like comes around and they're like, hey, what are you carrying all those bricks for? Here, unzips your backpack, takes out the bricks, like, all right, you feel fucking better. Great. Let's do this. I'm in love with you. It's like something like this. Maybe this person helps you out financially. Maybe this person helps you make a very specific decision in your life that's going to bring some very positive changes for you, possibly even in regards to your work. For some of you, there could be a creative project that you end up working on here. Something in your daily routine could change because of this person specifically, but it feels like this individual is allowing you to kind of take a load off a little bit. I heard it's not that I don't think you can do it alone. That's what I heard. Because remember, you have that 9 of Wands here, which is your overall theme for your reading. The World for your subconscious. The Star. Wow. You got some big dreams. Lots of major arcanas. Growth is what I'm getting from this, because we're going from the Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, the World, the Star, King of Swords, High Priestess. Intuition is pretty solid at this time. You're following some type of dream. It's embedded in you. It's in your blood. You want it. You need it. You feel like you got to have it, whatever it may be. You're closing out something in your life. Like I said, you're going through a lot of changes right now, and you're revisiting issues. You're revisiting some issues in your life so that way you can kind of move forward. And sometimes you kind of got to do that, like kind of like Seth was saying in the chat, shadow work, bitch, and that's a real thing. And there's almost like an all-knowing that you're going to make it, like deep in your subconscious. Even if you're not consciously aware of this, your body, your spirit is aware of something, that you're going to make it. I mean, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, this is clarity beyond clarity. This is like the perfect collaboration between mind and spirit, mind and intuition. And when you put those two together and you go after something, you're an unstoppable force. And that's it. It's just that simple. So maybe there are times where maybe you don't believe in yourself, right? I'm not saying that you don't, but maybe you have those doubts, because we all do. But even in your depth, like your spirit, your soul that wanted to come back onto this fucking terrible earth at times, knew that you could make something come true. And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do, whatever that may be. It's in you, whatever it is. You got the 6 of Pentacles for your advice. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords again. I'm getting like a starting fresh energy a little bit. Libra, going back to that flamingo and that bear, the polar bear represents leadership. He's like the polar bear in a spiritual meaning. It represents like somebody who takes care of everybody else constantly, is always, he's the leader, and you're a cardinal sign, and you guys can be like the leader, just like Aries, Capricorn, etc., and Cancer. And so the polar bear also, when you see a polar bear in your dreams or when you see it in meditation, it can be a representation of, hey, it's okay to focus on you. It's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to get in this Empress energy, and I feel like that's what it's kind of telling you to do. Like maybe you are used to kind of giving a lot, and maybe it's time for you to finally receive. Maybe it's time for you to finally be like, you know what? I am fucking worth it. I deserve this. Whatever comes to me in a positive way, I deserve it. Anything else, just force field, bitch. You know what I mean? I feel like this is telling you to accept help when you need it, accept advice if you need it, accept collaborations if you feel like they fit your agenda or whatever. But a sense of maybe even needing to kind of get to know others that are maybe different from you as well. I'm not saying like spread yourself too thin or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying, but kind of opening yourself up and being able to accept love in the same way that you've given it in the past and even now, and make sure that you're now giving that to yourself and get ready to receive with that Empress there. So I clarified that Six of Pentacles and I got the Hermit. And I noticed that all of these cards, right? I'm just going to show you so you can see. I noticed something about these cards and the way that they are set, right? So we got the Six of Pentacles and it's right here. And if you notice, all these guys are looking right at that Six of Pentacles. For some of you, you have a Taurus moon because that's what the Six of Pentacles is, or you know somebody with a Taurus moon. But for others of you, it's like all of this energy seems to be very focused on this Hermit and the Six of Pentacles. And if I were to combine the Six of Pentacles and the Hermit's about self, and it's about healing, and it's about self-awareness, and it's about finding your own light, realizing that it's within you. And that Six of Pentacles, it's like if the Hermit's representing self and there's that Six of Pentacles can talk about giving or it can talk about receiving as well. And I feel like because the Hermit is a representation of self, it makes me feel like what I said is true about needing to accept help for self, you know? Especially if you're like the giving type of person. Four of Pentacles for somebody that you could be dealing with. Listen. Libra. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. All right. Oof. Ooh, Jesus. You got somebody that does not want to see you make it. I'm just going to be real with you, Libra. You got somebody that does not want to see you make it. With that Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Swords. I feel like this person just doesn't believe in you. Like this is somebody that just doesn't want to see you win, you know, or they're like, yeah, whatever, you know, so what, you know, like I remember when I went through a breakup and like I did so much for myself, you know, and please don't think that this is me bragging. I'm just simply explaining to you how this would resonate or how this resonates with me. When I got out of my relationship, I got sober. I'm almost 3 years sober, right? I got monetized on YouTube a month after my breakup. I lost 25 pounds, 25, 30 pounds. I went and got a sponsor, all of these things. I got a sponsorship, all of these things. And they're just like my ex is like, who does she think she is? Like, please, she thinks she, you know, and I would have people like, no matter what I did, no matter how much I succeeded, no matter how much I changed for the better, people just wanted to pick and pick and pick. Oh, whatever. You know, I could fucking save an entire city full of children. And they'd be like, whatever. She had a hidden agenda anyway. You know, like she just did it for the glory. You know, it's like sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. People just aren't going to like it. And you have to understand that that has nothing to do with you. It's kind of like I was telling you about that force field, you know, earlier. Like keep a force field, the positivity, the energy. I'm getting like Palo Santo, that you know, the let me show you. We're actually gonna light some right now because I feel like it calls for it. Mine is like totally done. Hold on, let me find a good. Well, yeah, mine's like almost completely just fried, okay? But it looks like this, okay? And the thing about like regular sage is that it's like spiritual bleach, okay? It removes the positive and the negative energy. Palo Santo keeps the positive energy in. So I would like for some of you to get some Palo Santo. It gets rid of the negative energies, but it keeps the positive energies here, okay? As where sage just kind of gets rid of everything. So I would like for some of you to get some Palo Santo, but that's kind of what I'm getting here, where it's like keep all the positive energies in. Anything else, you don't see it, you don't hear it, it doesn't matter. Don't absorb it. Don't do any of that. Don't take it in like it's a guest coming in your house. No. Polar bear needs to jump off of the little ice patch he's on and needs to go to shore, okay? Because polar bear is going to meet that flamingo, and I feel like somehow that just connects, okay? And like I said, I don't think that this person wants to see you win. I think this is somebody that has betrayed you and really regrets it or feels like a fucking idiot because they feel like you're winning, but they're still going to doubt you anyway. My bilingual Bratty, shut up. I love you, ma'am. You're awesome. No cap. Aw, thank you, no new friends. I appreciate you, baby. All right, let's see here. All right. Yes, Zebra, of course. All right, Six of Cups for your hopes and or fears. Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, Two of Cups. I heard at what cost? For some of you, you want a relationship, okay? Or for some of you, you're in a relationship, okay? Whatever the case is, you want it, but at the same time, you have bigger fish to fry, I feel. Or it's like you have bigger dreams. You have things that you want to pursue, things that you want in your life. For some of you, you want to travel. For some of you, with that Six of Cups to the Nine of Cups, there's something that you want to indulge in, like a childhood dream, or it's the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, all of that, the Nine of Wands. It's about independence. It's about self, really. Even the Nine of Swords, self-imposed restriction, or self-imposed fear, really, not restriction. That's more Eight of Swords energy. But I feel like with that Nine of Cups, that's what you want. Yes, you want love, you want all of that, but it's like the Nine of Cups is like saying first you first, basically. Knight of Swords and the Temperance. For some of you, do want to travel, this is Gemini and Sagittarius energy that rules the 3rd and the 9th house. So, Gemini rules short distance travel. Sagittarius rules long distance travel. So there could be something like that. This could also be about education, maybe wanting to study something, broaden your horizons a little bit. What's holding you back? Or something, I feel like with that moon's giving me like holding back energy. Tell me about that King of Pentacles. Like it feels like there is this flamingo waiting for you on this shore. And it's like this other part of you is like feeling like, I don't know. It's interesting because you know what it feels like? This is exactly what it feels like. It's almost as if that polar bear is the emperor and the flamingo is the empress. And the polar bear, because it represents leadership, it represents taking care of everyone as a whole constantly, And who does that sound like? It sounds like the emperor. And then the flamingo represents beauty, love, balance. Literally, look it up. And who does that sound like? The empress. And what's interesting is I'm sitting there in the meditation and I'm like, this polar bear, I don't think this is Libra, right? This isn't Libra, right? This is very Aries-like, if you will, right? And I think that it is, because I think it represents your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy. And because that flamingo represents balance, there's a need to balance the two, honestly, And you need a safe space to do that, though. That's the thing, especially to be in your feminine energy. It's like, especially if like you're a woman, men always want you to be in your feminine energy. They want you to be in your feminine energy. Okay, well, bitch, if you're not going to create that safe place or safe space for me to be in my feminine energy, what do you think I'm doing here? If I don't feel safe around you, why would I sit there and be ready to receive, Or it's like, if let's say that, you're a man and there's a woman that, wants you to be in your masculine energy, but she's in her masculine energy and she's constantly combative, or she's going go, and it's like, maybe you, and while there's nothing wrong with that, it's like, maybe, there's a need for balance there. But I'm just saying, within you, though, like that polar bear and the flamingo have a story, but they have to like walk that path together is kind of what I'm getting here. And it's a sense that maybe you've been trying too hard for too long, or maybe you've just been fighting for too long. And it's like, maybe you just need to take that leap, if you will, like that leap into that cold ass water and just kind of make your way back to shore, because you're going to find something. You're going to find yourself again. So let's take a look at that King of Pentacles, please. Very interesting. And what's funny is in the meditation, there was a blue whale that was trying to guide the polar bear, but I didn't remember it until that 10 of Wands in reverse popped out with the rest of those cards. And I was like, if I say the fucking whale thing, they're not going to believe me. They're just going to think that I'm just making it up to sound like I predicted this. But I didn't want to say it. So now I'm just saying it. If you don't believe me, that's fine. But there was like a whale trying to help this polar bear in my meditation. Okay. And I feel like whoever that whale is, that 10 of Wands in reverse, I feel like this person is larger than life in regards to the things that they can offer you. Okay. Whether it's a business partner, a lover, whatever. Okay. Like for real, like helping you get to where it is that you need to go, because the Queen of Pentacles is one beneath the Empress, because the Empress is all of the queens combined. The Queen of Pentacles is like next best thing, kind of, if you will. And I feel like this person's going to try to help you kind of get there, especially into your divine feminine, possibly. Okay. So for your end game here, speaking of the Nine of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Magician. A word of caution. This person that may want to see you fail could see you not failing, and they could see you actually succeeding. It's interesting. Who did Sagittarius had a similar vibe, like somebody was coming back because they saw Sag succeeding. So maybe for some of you, you're dealing with a Sag, or you have Sag in your chart, maybe check out that reading. But there's somebody that's going to kind of come around you, and I feel like this individual feels like they can't go at something alone, or this person may really doubt themselves, have confidence issues. So they may kind of come around to want to collaborate with you or act like they're there for the right reasons. I don't believe that they are. This could specifically be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini. Okay. Could be any sign though. Basically, this is somebody who doubts themselves. So they kind of latch onto other people to make them feel whole, or to use people because they can't go at it by themselves or go at it alone. Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is you anyway, because the Two of Swords is Moon in Libra. Some of you have a Moon in Libra. But with that Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to know it. I feel like you know better. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're not a fucking idiot. It's like, you know. And I feel like you're going to hold back from this person, or it's like you're going to avoid investing in this. Yeah, look, Four of Pentacles, holding back from this person. You know, it's like, why now? You know? You got the Nine of Wands here. You're going to come out on top with something, Libra. I have no doubt about it, especially because it's embedded in your subconscious. I mean, you may not even be aware. I mean, right now, I feel like in your brain, you're kind of revisiting things, taking accountability, ready to kind of let go of shit. But you're going to win, whatever that means for you. You're going to come out on top with that Nine of Wands. So how does Libra do it? The Hierophant, the Devil, the Five of Swords. This is very interesting to me, because I asked how you were going to do it. And this is like somebody who is cutthroat with a conscience. This is somebody, this is the type of person who will, I'm trying to word it correctly. It's like willing to do anything to get to the top, as long as there's like a personal code. Like, I'm going to get to this point in my life against all odds, as long as I don't lie, or as long as I don't, like, a specific code. Like I have mine, kind of like Dexter. Kind of like Dexter, how Dexter had, like, he would only kill people that were bad. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of getting those vibes, like cutthroat with a conscience. And this very much makes me think of that divine masculine, divine feminine energy, where it's like you can still get shit done, but while you're sitting on your throne, you know what I mean? And just kind of allowing yourself to receive is what I was getting, but still being able to call the shots at the same time. So Libra, for some of you, you're going to come into some leadership position. Watch out for somebody here in the near future, in October, most likely, who's going to come in and almost be like, I don't know, a patron or a sponsor, or somebody who's just going to kind of take the load off for you and help you rise to the occasion, whatever that may be. Okay. So this is definitely going to be cutthroat with the conscience. Oh, I love this reading. God, I love this reading, honey. Real quick, I'm going to answer this super chat, and then I'm going to try to do Taurus here. King Mo, what is going on? Oops, let me do these cards real quick. Let me do these cards. King Mo, what is going on? By the way, me and Aries' sister friend, I was having extreme anxiety and needed space, and she got offended and got extremely petty verbally. Okay, let me see. What's this chick's problem? What's this chick's problem, please? Page of Swords, the World in reverse. It's almost like wanting to have the last word about something. Two of Swords in reverse. She may feel like you were trying to avoid her, you know, or avoid something. The Devil. I feel like her ego's getting in the way. Is kind of, yeah, she's just triggered. It feels like she's just triggered here. This is somebody that may be watching you online or something like that. But I feel like she wants to like spill the beans, or she wants to get down to the bottom of something. She may feel like you're trying to avoid something, or she's like, you know, it's almost like, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of me. When I disagree with something, or when somebody kind of gets in my way, or when somebody's trying to like manipulate me or trying to argue with me, and I feel like I'm right, I'm just gonna, you know, until I get my point across. You know, and I'm kind of like getting that with her. Like she may be a little combative. Okay, so just be aware. Thank you so much, Shenanigans. I very much appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What happened now? Congratulations, Naisha. What happened with Naisha? What did I miss? My rising is in Aries and my sun is Leo. Maybe I'm my own divine partner. I'm fucking dead. Is that what she said? Well, she said, all right. I don't know if I missed something. All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do Taurus here in a little bit. So I hope to see you guys there. I love you and enjoy the rest of your night. Make sure that you visit BrattysTarot.com for personal reads. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also, if you want to donate to the channel, or if you would like to follow me on my socials, look in the description box below. I love y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye, Lori. I love you.